Yeah, no. So you're working at a nightclub as a bouncer, and that was before or after college?
It was right after college. I was
After
trying to get
college.
on with the football team. I was working at a bouncer, 18 and over bar. She walks in. She's 28, trying to fit in
Right.
with the 18-year-olds. That should tell you everything you need to know about her. And we hooked up.
Yep.
And then I got a beautiful son. It's a short version.
There you go. And then from there, you went to Italy to play in the Italian Football League, and that's American Football League in Italy, which I didn't even know was a thing until I read the book. And Nick, maybe if you want to pull up the Wikipedia just to give people a little context. But so you went to Italy and you played for just one season in Italy. Is that? Yo, FDG, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Yeah, we'll do a little salute there. Yeah, so it's the Italian Football League, and they play American football because I know, like, when you think of, I guess, Europe, you think of football, you think of soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably going to get a few Europeans upset for that one. But and you played for one season in Italy, is that right?
Yeah, so they played American football in Italy. They've been doing it for quite a few years. They actually have a European league as well, and then the NFL had a league over there called the World Football League, what they tried out for. You know, for me, my son's mother was pregnant. I'm 22 years old. I don't want to have a kid. And the opportunity comes up on a Tuesday from a buddy of mine, Bobby Frasco, who played football at San Jose State with me. He says, hey, I can get you a job over in Italy, 3 Americans per team. Do you want to come play American football? And I was like, yeah. And I left on Saturday. And it was a fantastic experience. There's a great John Grisham book called Playing for Pizza, which doesn't chronicle my journey, but it chronicles an American football player's journey in Italy. And look, you practiced 2 days a week. You had games on Saturdays, and you're pounding pasta. But the interesting thing about Italy, they have a very, very no, it's really weird.
I know where it's going.
They have a very strong transsexual. Not strong, not like they lift, but it's a large transsexual population which act as sex workers and models that are in Italy. I just thought I would share that with you in case you ever go to Italy, Brian, and you're lonely.
Not really my thing, but
you don't know till you try it.
I don't know if there will be a try. But I appreciate you looking out for me. But so did you encounter? Did you participate? Did you participate? Was there?
I encountered. So the way the clubs work, I was right outside of Milan, which was the model capital of the world, the fashion capital of the world, Giorgio Armani, and the clubs are these huge warehouses. And they just go on and they rage, and it's like a party. And the first night I'm there, I look over and I see this fantastic looking woman, and she's like 5'10", and she's walking around in a bra and what are they, garters and bustier and high heels, walking around the club like this. And I look at my guys, Italian guys, go, oh, that girl. I mean, she's amazing. They're like, no, that's not a girl. And I'm like, what? Oh. Are you kidding me? And her name was Paola, not Paul, but Paola. And she was actually a famous fashion model. She was on the cover of the magazines. It was something that, back there in Italy they're very comfortable with it. It wasn't, it wasn't controversial. Right. They put them on, they put her, I guess, I get so confused, on magazine covers. And I ended up, becoming friendly with her. And it was interesting.
How friendly?
When you say friendly, what are we talking about here?
Come on, Dan, give it up.
No, I never tested the waters.
Come on.
Okay.
But let's
kiss?
say I saw the goods, but I never tested the waters. And I can tell you for a fact, at least from my singular observation, because she would walk around in this garter like with no panties on. And, I think one day, one of the guys said, hey, let me see what it looks like. And she didn't care. She did. And it looked normal.
It looked normal?
Really?
It looked normal. No, because they had the operation.
Okay.
It looked
so
normal.
she got the the goods removed and got
Replaced.
the replacements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, everyone has a right to be who they want to be, right? And she was, I guess, before her time, and that's what she wanted to do. Hey,
Sure.
it's her life, and or his life.
I've never seen the post-op look.
I've only seen it once.
One time in Italy, and it looked. You say,
and it was dark.
Convincing.
It was a nightclub, and it was just like
right.
I felt like a gynecologist.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it wasn't a sexual adventure like, hey baby. It was just like, oh, let me see. Let me put my little light on here. Professor. Okay.
You were curious, right? You were curious.
I was curious.
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat, and I was like, no, okay. No, it's all good. Thank you, Paula. And I moved on.
There you have it. There you have it.
Interesting.
So you were in Italy. They have a crazy fascination with. That's new to me. Why I did see it in the book.
I don't think they have a clitoris.
I don't think so.
No, I saw someone in the chat say
okay.
giant clitoris. I don't think they have a clitoris.
There is another story in the book though about that, which we will get into. So you were in Italy.
Can you ask her something?
Yes.
No, I'm reading the comments right now. I'm laughing my ass off.
Asking for a friend.
And I'm wondering how we went from like football in Italy to
It's a
no
chapter.
clitoris.
It's a chapter in his book. So one last thing with Italy. So with the Italian Football League, they have their own version of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm sweating here. I don't know how you backed me into that corner. Well,
So you won the Italian Super Bowl with your football team. That's right?
yeah. It was we had such a funny name. It was the Busto Sizio was the city that we played for. It was right outside of Milan, and our name was the Frogs. The Busto Sizio Frogs.
The Frogs.
Die.
Okay.
But you know what? It was such a great adventure. To be 23 years old, to live in Italy, to get paid, to see the country. It was such what an amazing country. What an amazing experience.